Just going to take you for a walk around McArthur Glenn Outlet here in Malaga. Well, to be honest, it's at sort of the top end of Torremolinos. We've just walked here from the beach. We pass this all the time, whether it's leaving the airport, in taxis going to Malaga, on the train when it goes past. We've always seen it and we've never actually bothered to come here and have a look around. So we thought we'd just use this to take you for a stroll around the McArthur Glenn Outlet, and it's actually really lovely, surprisingly. And I'm a bloke and I hate shopping, but it's worth a trip out. So it's absolutely huge. So just going to walk you around and just see where we end up. You ready, missus? So we've just come in from where the main car park is, where you come into it. Okay, so we've got some size. So I think we are this point here, this entry, and we're sort of going to take a walk down all through here, all the way around and sort of out and back down there. So I'll shut up for most of it and just talk about bits that I like because I'm going through. So we've got loads of different statues in the horse. It's actually like a village as opposed to a shopping centre. I'm really impressed with it, it's lovely. Yeah, relaxing. Yeah, for sure. We're even sort of thinking of maybe coming down in the evening to see what it's like in the evening, because you've got like big food area with loads of different bars and food places and different stuff. But it's just the whole thing's really nice. Well worth just having a walk down to it if you're in Torremolinos. From the end of the beach, it's about 20 minutes, if that. Literally, you can just follow your nose and you'll get here.
€8 in a cab from the Costa del Sol hotel.
Yeah, so we, Helen yesterday went from the Rio Costa del Sol, jumped in a taxi from outside there, and it cost €8 to get here. Or like I said, from the Rio Costa del Sol, it took us about 30 minutes to walk here.
And a nice walk.
And a nice walk, just along the beach, and just follow it around at the far end, over the motorway roundabout. But the roundabout's got walkways on it. So the traffic has to stop like little pedestrian walkways, so it's completely safe. You haven't got to dive across the walkway or anything.
And it's not open on a Sunday.
Oh yeah, not open on a Sunday. But every other week it's 10 AM till what time? 10 till 10. We've got loads of little hidey spots with little bits and pieces in.
Lots of toilets.
Yeah, toilets, cinema, it's got everything here.
Massive parking lot underneath.
Yeah, massive parking lot underneath as well. So you're in the sort of a food hall area. Play area for the kids as well. All your normal sort of takeaways, Taco Bells, Burger Kings, there's a McDonald's just behind us, Popeyes, noodles, sushi, yeah, loads of little delicatessen ones, weren't there? Like little cafes where they do lovely cakes and bits and pieces and all the fresh bread.
Lovely relaxing lounge also.
Yeah. Cows everywhere you look. Oh yeah. So you got the Cine Yelmo, so the cinema there. Come round. So Sushi Saki, the Plaza, the Casa de Tapas. The one at the air is Amigos, but we're off to Malaga tomorrow, and we always sit on the port down there or the marina and have an Amigos there. It's just our favourite little restaurant in front of the super yachts. Oh yeah, so you can't hear it. We're right underneath Malaga Airport. Oh yeah. It's up there. There's pigs on the wall, climbing down the wall for some strange reason. Little features coming up and jumping up. Triple smash burger. As you leave the food court, you seem to sort of come into this sort of area, which is more your designer outlet. With all your big makes down here, Hugo Boss, and there's all sorts. Calvin Klein you can see opposite there. Got the horse's head. I'm just following Helen. As
Everything's looking clean.
yeah, really clean. Everything flows really lovely, and it's like being inside a little town, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like a little village. Not like what we get in the UK. Like we live in Newcastle and we've got the metro centre, but it's really claustrophobic. And then Dalton Park's always cold, so you can't really win. And there's nothing like this. It's really unusual.
Yo se lo he dicho a Charlie, digo yo, menos mal que no me ha pillado a mí, menos mal que no se lo he enviado.
Lots of cash points as well.
Yeah.
Defib.
Oh yeah, defibrillators, health and safety stuff everywhere you go. There's a choking kit earlier that we saw with the suction easy. Yeah, first time I've ever seen that, where if someone's choking, they've got a piece of kit for sticking inside their gob and pulling all the stuff out, which is quite cool.
Darling.
Mouth outside the mouth, sorry. Karl Lagerfeld. shopped based on Haribo. Which you got kids here. There's quite a lot of different sweetie shops all over the place.
Cost you a fortune.
Cost a fortune, right? But they are here. Crocs. I was just see Skechers, weren't there?
Yeah. GD.
Yeah, JD Sports. Nothing go wrong with JD.
Beautiful playgrounds.
Yeah, Five Guys as well. So restaurant sort of not in the restaurant area. If you don't know, Five Guys actually use peanut oil for cooking all their burgers, which when you got anaphylaxis and stuff like that could prove a bit of a problem. Not a fan, especially because they don't warn you till you actually go in and find out. So that's sort of through the sort of designer outlet area. There's a big Mac. Showing you everything. So we're at the entrance there, when there's loads around. I think we sort of came in here. You go all the way around and then back out, store Under Armour. It's another little centre area there with Starbucks in, and then we've come back out there. Yeah, and you've got in there. I'll just take you over to the board, show you where you are again. So, on my fat finger, we came up here, walked through. This was where the open the play area was. We come through. That was Amigos that I pointed out, and we walked back, come through here, all the way along, and outside here. And we're now walking into this plaza, and we're going to come down and walk through that one. So, I mean, we're walking through pretty fast. We've already walked through it all once, diving into numerous different shops and having a nose around and everything. There's great shops here, it's good. There's a big supermarket. So the Macadona. So bits and pieces out.
Una familia.
I said JD Sports.
Strange on the tabs as well.
What's that?
Because in the UK we can have smoking everywhere.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can obviously still smoke in the streets. All the bins have got like the smokers' ashtrays on. Whereas in the UK now, obviously you don't have that anywhere. But you can feel it on your throat when you're walking around. Forget how...
You can't smoke in the streets. Yeah. Just
right.
enclosed.
Oh, enclosed spaces you can't. We're so used to not seeing people smoking anymore.
When you go in the pubs and that's why you've got storage.
Come round here. Got the back, the ball's bum. What I'll do is to finish the video off, I'll go around and try and get the ball from the actual front. As you can see, 'cause it's opposite that entry point to the designer outlet, so I'll just walk back down. There's a little shop in the middle here, which I think, I might be wrong, if you know different, put down in the comments below, correct me, but they take pictures of the eye, of your iris, and then blow it up and turn it into art, which is really cool. So either that was an optician's, one of the others. The Iris Gallery. Yeah, oh, that's quite cool, that. Not going to spend 50 quid for a picture of my eyeball, but you might. Little cafes and little shops, and then you sort of come out of here, and on the opposite side of the road you can see the M for the McDonald's, where you can see the actual McDonald's behind palms, which is where the food court is, for where we sort of started, to sort of give you an idea. If we walked up that way, where you can see the little tower, the Nike. So over here. That's where we entered the actual thing. And you've got this one, and I'm going to take it's a walk down to go and have a look at the ball from like the proper angle as you're walking towards it.
What's nice about that today for being 7th of November?
Yes, nice. 7th of November. It's lovely and sunny. So if you,
12:30.
yeah, it's 12:30, but it's lovely out at the moment. And just to give you an idea, where it's 2024, and last week that was when all the big storms hit Valencia and the Costa del Sol and everything like that. So that was literally last week, and this week now. That's a little bit overcast, but it is sort of the lower end of the season. But it's beautiful again. Oh, there, I can see it through the trees now, the ball. Like I say, I'm not one for doing the shops. Helen drags me around the shops on a regular basis. I'd rather loaf around the pool. However, I was sort of dreading coming here, but I am impressed with it. It's really nice, and you could, we've already been here for 2 hours, 2+ hours, just wandering around all the different bits and pieces. I might do, if she's lucky, bring her back for a meal in the evening. So that's the ball. We were looking up his rear end when we got to when we walked out a few minutes ago. Another big play area for the kids. If you've got little ones, they've got another area to do, and I'll finish it there with a picture on the ball. So I hope you've enjoyed a little bit of a walk around. And like I said, come and have a look. It's walkable from Torremolinos if you're in Torremolinos. There's train station that literally stops here, there's buses, everything you need to get here. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video. Okay, so just adding this last little bit on. We're just still wandering around, and as we've come through, we found the train station. So it's literally on the outside of the complex. So I'm assuming we're sort of up around this area somewhere, like well, we've come out round here because we just walked past here, so we're around here somewhere. In fact, there. So that's your train station. Okay, I'll put a note on so you know what name it is. So we've just walked out this little gap here. It's lovely. Again, like everything here, it's really unusual for a shopping experience. So you got the full wall there, Plaza Mayor, or Mayor, however you want to say it, I don't know. More cows everywhere, and then you got the car park there. So Plaza Mayor is the name of the train station. There you go. That's where you need to do. Just jump on the tubes from Figueroa, Benalmádena, Torremolinos, wherever, and you'll have everything that you need. Come and have a walk around. It's nice. Can't knock it. And as I say, there's a big kids area there as well, like a jungly theme outdoor adventure place thing. I'm sure you have to pay extra to get into there, but no, really impressed. Really impressed with it all.
Yeah. We heard that about you, Nick. Sunset!